Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Minds and Money, London and Commodity TV in the virtual event here. And we want to talk now to Angold Resources. Adiran Rothwell, the CEO, is here with us. Hey, good morning or good evening even here to you. How are you, Adrian?
Hey, okay. Very good. Thank you. And it is afternoon. I'm in London, ready for Minds and Money.
Yeah. I was not sure if you are still in Canada. Okay, perfect. Yeah, great. Angold Resources. Can you give us in 3-4 sentences a short overview on the company, please?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we're focused on gold resource development. Essentially, we've got 4 projects, but 2 of those are our flagship advanced stage projects with historic resources on them. They haven't been explored in a long time, so we're looking at those opportunities to expand resources, to and advance the projects in Nevada and in the Maricunga of Chile.
Okay, super. So let's start with Nevada, probably the Iron Butte project. It's historical resources, right? And as I saw, you have some nice grades here. Can you please elaborate what makes this project so favorable?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Iron Butte's in the Battle Mountain area of Nevada, northern Nevada. It's in the vicinity of some very large projects, Cortez Hills and Pipeline in the general area. But for us, this is a low sulfidation epithermal deposit that really had been off the radar for over 10 years, and we acquired it through a private transaction, and historic resource is around about 600,000 ounces. It's unclassified, and that's at about 0.6 to 0.7 grams per ton. And about half of that is in oxide. So fairly decent grades for an oxide deposit. We've certainly got higher grade portions of that deposit. Some of the historic holes were around 31 meters at 1.8 grams per ton. So our aim really is to, it's over 2 zones. So we've done some mapping, we've done some geophysics, and we have some targets between those 2 zones. So expanding the deposit between those 2 zones, called Red Ridge and North Zone, for those that are interested, as well as at depth. And that's perhaps one of the biggest opportunities in that typically these resources, if you are able to find a good sponge zone for gold mineralization at depth, they can be very large, and this has only really been drilled to about 150 to 200 meters in depth.
To what depths you want to go down then?
We'll go down to about 500 meters in this program. We'll probably average a little less than that. Depends really on where we're drilling, but we do have some deeper targets that we'll be testing as well. We've got some coincident resistivity, chargeability anomalies that coincide with some silica features and where we think the gold mineralization plunges down at depth and higher grade. Yeah.
Super. I think you are permitted for 10,000 meter drilling, right?
Yeah, correct. So we're drilling under a notice of intent permit, and that's going to get us around 10,000 meters. Maybe a little more. We might throw a couple of extra holes off some of the pads, but our plan so far is to drill the 10,000 meters over 2 phases. So, I'm a conservative guy. We'll do it conservatively, and start that as soon as we can. Really.
You have not yet started. You will start now.
No. Okay. No, we'll start. I mean, it's winter there right now. So it comes down to an access and cost discussion, really. So likely we'll start Q1 next year.
Okay, good.
And,
Super.
yeah.
What are the drilling costs there then per meter?
They're pretty good. I mean, we've got road access right to the drill pads.
That's great.
You know, we're building a little bit of road to some of the pads, but yeah, we're right next to the highway. And you know, well, next to the highway, about 2-3 kilometers off the highway, with dirt road. And drill costs, usually we're budgeting around, I think it's about $320 a meter for core, and
that's
and around,
US or Canadian?
That's US. And about, you know, 200-ish for RC. And the quotes we're getting right now are coming really in line with that, and that's an all-in cost. So that's
that's good. Yeah. Okay, super. So that's the next question is very simple. What is cash in the bank? Are you financed for that?
Yeah, we'll be doing a financing. I'm not gonna lie. We're a new listing, so we only started trading January. We raised money last September. That's September 2020. We haven't done a raise since then. Unfortunately, the markets have you know, been pretty poor in 2021, and for us at least, capital has not been available, despite getting some good drill results in Chile. And we can go into Chile in a bit, but you know, the raise we'll be doing next will be 100% dedicated to drilling in Nevada.
Okay, super. So Nevada looks great. We look forward then to the 10,000 meters when you can get that started. So what does Chile look like? Can you give us a bit of an overview here? I think you have Dorado there, which is ticking boxes I saw in your presentation, and you had assays with up to 12 grams gold per ton.
Assays at the prospecting stage, yes. So we also did 4,300 meters of drilling at Dorado. Now Dorado, a bit of a different apple there. It's a large project, and it has an historic resource again, much of it again in oxide, and our goal has been to expand that resource through our resource development program and discover new targets on that project. The project area is around 15,000 hectares, so it's a massive project. And we did drill, and we did expand the resource in about probably 100 meters in every direction and at depth. And that's going to be part of a systematic program in the future to expand that resource, move that project into some sort of resource update, and hopefully into an economic study. But what we also did was discover a new zone called Lajitas South, about a kilometer from where the historic resource is. It's certainly bigger from surface. It looks like it is a bigger mineralized zone, and that project, and so we want to drill on Lajitas South as well. So we've been working in the background, and we do have a few news releases that go into Lajitas South and the opportunity there. But really, essentially, we've been doing our pre-drilling program on that, and with the hopes of getting drills out to Chile in a bigger way. And to do that, we've had to put the Dorado project into a bigger permit. So we're currently in the process of permitting Dorado under the Chilean equivalent of an environmental assessment. And that's going to be ongoing for the next couple of quarters.
Okay, super. Last but not least, maybe you can shortly touch on Uchi. There might be a connection to Dixie, which is Great Bear, so you are there also in elephant territory. But as you said in our pre-talking, this is a very early stage. But for our viewers, maybe you can give us a short insight into Uchi.
Yeah, so Uchi, I mean, it's an early stage project, and it's in the Birch Uchi trend. We are located. Again, it's quite a large project. I mean, it's over 6,000 hectares or thereabouts, and it's immediately north of the South Bay mine. So that's a VMS style. Show that has VMS style mineralization on the west side of our project, and on the east side, we're north of some of the more greenstone gold Uchi trend historic showings. That being said, the project is early stage. We will be doing some work on it, but we're talking a fraction of our capital being deployed there. It's we'll do some surface testing and geophysics and drill targeting, basically. So see what we got.
Okay, super. So the focus is clear. It's Nevada. You need some more money in the treasury, and then get the 10,000 meters started, I would say, right?
Yes, absolutely. So
perfect. Okay, Adrian, thank you very much for the insight into your company. Wish you all the best. Merry Christmas already, because in 4 weeks it's Christmas. And then hope for your drill program to get started quite soon. And please hit us with some good results.
Yeah, sure will. That's what we're trying for.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, that was Adiran Rothwell, the CEO of Angold Resources for Mines and Money, London and Commodity TV. Yeah, you heard it. The company is on the run, specialized and focused here on Nevada, of course, with a very interesting project, plus Chile, plus Canada as options. 10,000 meters are permitted in Nevada. And yeah, they seek some financing, but then they're going to get started. So check out the company. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.